Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, guys.
It's Christmas time.
Merry
Christmas
Christmas
Day
Day.
today, actually.
It is Christmas
Merry
Day today.
Chrysler.
Merry Christmas. You may be wondering, man, all these people dressed so festively.
Not you.
Why is Christopher dressed like normal?
Where did my hat go?
I've had a hectic morning, and I haven't had the chance to put on my Christmas attire. So please forgive me.
Click.
Anyway,
Scrooge.
let's get right into this episode. So,
My hat dances.
Oh, God.
All right.
It turned off.
Yeah, it does that. When it hits the ground, it's a normal thing.
All
It's
right.
So we put on our Instagram. If you don't follow it already, go follow us at Five Guy. Is it Five Guy Central? Or
It's Five Guy Podcast.
go follow
Five
us
Guy
at Five Guy
Podcast.
Podcast on Instagram, or follow us on YouTube at Five Guy Central Podcast. And we put on our story some suggestions for the Crimmit episode. And here we go. Our first one from Addie Swafford. Talk about Porter's amazing girlfriend.
Who?
Addie.
Oh, yeah. What do you want to talk about?
I think there's only one of us qualified to speak on that.
Yeah, so Porter, why don't you talk about your quote amazing girlfriend?
Well, she bought me these pajamas. My Star Wars Christmas pajamas.
You might recognize her. Sometimes she sits back there.
In the corner and throws Nerf darts at me.
You can occasionally see the white Air Force Ones.
In our first episode. If you'd like to go rewatch that and find those Air Force Ones, you can.
It's a little Easter egg for you.
But she's great. Love her to death. She's great. Wouldn't trade her for the world.
Our next topic of discussion that have been sent in by Mary Berry 2448. The best thing you have gotten for Christmas, or the best thing you have given for Christmas.
Oh, can I start us out?
Go ahead, Cruz.
Best Christmas gift, and easily the most excited I've ever been. I got Lego Star Wars for Christmas like 10 years ago. I don't think I've ever been more excited in my life for any item on planet Earth.
Legos are expensive now. I was looking at like getting a TIE fighter, like to build. It was like $100.
They are
I'm like,
expensive,
I'm not spending $100 up. I will one day, but right now I'm not. Anybody else?
My best gift, the gift I probably enjoyed the most and got the most use out of, was with my Wii. Spent countless hours on that thing.
Yeah, I love the Wii. What you Porter?
Did you have a Wii, Porter?
I did. I kicked it, though, and it broke.
Oof.
But I didn't mean to. Like, I tripped over it, and it hit the thing, and it broke. But that was like,
I
we had
gotta
already
poop.
stopped using it for a couple of years. We just ate Taco Bell, and now Christopher has to poop.
What about you, Cole?
Oh.
Wait
By
a
the
minute.
way, Cole has missed out. He's got diabetes.
So he had to go to the doctor because his sugar was too low.
His yeah,
Hopefully he doesn't die. Diabetes could get to you.
he'll be all right. Was it? He has like type 7 diabetes or something.
I think so.
Type 7
It's
diabetes.
the kind that makes you like really pale and have a bad haircut. So he's got to go get that fixed.
He'll be back next week,
It's
though.
diabetes spelled with a B at the beginning.
Diabetes. Type 7.
That's right.
Anyways,
We have another question sent in as more of like a serious topic by LCC_photos, aka Connor Christie.
my guy.
It says Santa as an idol. Do you think you should tell your kids that Santa is not real, so they can understand the true meaning of Christmas, Jesus Christ, or do you think you should just let them have fun with it?
No, part of having Santa growing up is something that is special, and I don't think that we should take that away.
I agree.
Yeah, and once your kids are able to think, they're able to logically conclude that Santa's not real. Eventually,
But they're not going to understand the true meaning of Christmas that young anyway.
That's true.
So why take away the fun of Santa Claus?
I think there's a way to do both. You can tell your kids both things correctly.
mm-hmm.
and raise them that way. But we did used to make like those peanut butter covered pine cones with like seeds
Yes.
on it. And we were like, they'd be gone
Or
the
the
next morning. We were
reindeer.
like, dude, the reindeer ate them. Stuff like that. It was funny. It was just the birds. Sorry, all you young
Or a
listeners.
bear.
I remember when I was a little kid, it was Christmas Eve, and I woke up the next morning, and this is when I like believed in Santa. And I swore I heard hooves on the roof. Like I know I did. And I was like, Dad, I heard hooves on the roof. I heard him when he got here. And then I bet my dad was like, you stupid idiot. He was like, God. I was like, so stupid.
Oh man, I remember I knew Santa wasn't real at a young age because like I went to my parents' closet and saw what I wanted for Christmas, and I was like, oh, it's there. And then I was like, wait a second, if Santa doesn't bring it, then he must not be real. So then like I felt like guilty whenever it's funny because like my grandma and everybody would like ask me, they'd be like, what did Santa bring you this year? And I'd be like, an airsoft gun. But like deep down I knew it wasn't Santa. So I was like,
That's really
do
sad.
they know?
That's
Do
tough.
they
for me.
know that
It is tough.
Santa's
I was
not real to
young
me?
and I just had to like, well, I didn't normally tell my friends because I don't want to be that kid that's like, no, Santa's not real. And then you'd have the other kids in your grade that would swear up and down. He's like, no, he is. I swear. I saw him. Or something like that, you know?
Yeah, no, I got in a fight in second grade over it. Public school, man, is deadly out there.
Like a fist fight?
No, it was this girl, and we were getting ready to go
Porter
outside.
beats women. That's the moral of this story.
Second grade.
Did you get coal that year?
Hashtag free Addy 2020.
Did you get coal that year? Or is Santa also supportive of beating women?
Santa is. Never mind. I'm not furthering that conversation. But we were like on the wall getting ready to go out to the playground. And this girl who, it turns out like she's one of the nicest people that I know now. But she told me that Santa wasn't real. She used to have a really bad attitude. And so there's your moral of the story.
Just because somebody's got a bad attitude doesn't give you the right to beat them up.
I did not beat her up. She was a girl.
Just so you know, although we do have Porter on our podcast, Five Guy Podcast does not support beating women.
Just because one of us does doesn't mean we all do.
We do not
Did y'all
condone
read
his
the Bailey
actions.
School Kids books?
The what?
The Bailey School Kids books?
Was it about beating women?
No. They were books, and there were these like 4 or 5 kids. I can't remember how many there were. But there would be like adults around the town would be like different kinds of monsters, and they'd have to go like discover what they were doing. It was
Actually
really
sounds
cool.
really
Me and my
good.
buddy Eddie, there was always 2 copies of each book in the library, and there was like 10,000 of them. So we'd hide them and then read them at the same time. We were goals.
That is cute. I
I
could
don't know
never
how that
I could
ties
never
in.
read books.
What?
I could when I was little.
No,
And then-
dude, I literally can't read books. Like anytime I ever sit down and try to read a book, like 2 sentences in, I'll be reading but not reading up here, you know?
Oh,
do you
dude,
know that
that's
feeling?
weird. It's weird. Your eyes read, but your brain doesn't.
That's the worst when you're like taking it like when you're doing the SAT or ACT, and then you're like, oh crap, I just zoned out, and you got to read the whole section again.
That's
Yeah,
the
like
worst.
I do that every time. Like even no matter how hard I try, every time.
I skipped out on my last SAT. I just didn't show up. I was like, just not taking it.
We got a bad boy on our hands.
Oh, bad boy. I just crypt walked.
Just kept walking the chair.
Sorry, guys. That was weird. Our next. What, this? Oh, J_Barry16. I'm not too sure who that is. I'm just kidding. John Barry sent in different culture versions of Santa. What do y'all think about that? I don't know.
I don't know too much about that.
There's Saint Nicholas, how it started out, right?
That was in like what, Germany? The
Yeah.
This
Nazis.
is in Europe.
I
Yeah.
don't know if it was Nazi
Nazis,
time
but
or not.
I mean, I thought Hitler. Okay, never mind.
Hitler did not create Santa Claus.
I wonder if like in Africa if they have like black Santa.
I think I was gonna say that.
You
but
know,
I
there's white people in Africa,
didn't
right?
know.
Yeah, but there's more black people than white people. I saw a black Santa one time. I was it was in my neighborhood, and they would like had like a decoration in the window, and it was just he was probably 6 feet tall. It was just like a big ornament of Santa, like a decoration of Santa, and he was black. He had a very white beard.
Cool story. Tell it again.
I mean, I thought it was cool. I saw a Black Santa. Y'all ever seen a Black Santa?
Yes. I have a video of
Man.
one sliding around.
Man, y'all ever seen one in person? Didn't think so.
I wonder what other kind of cultures or Santas are there?
Chinese. Do they have Santa in China?
I don't know.
Do they celebrate Christmas?
Well, I mean, it's
They have
Chinese
Christian holiday.
Yeah, they have Chinese New Year. And
But that's not
It's
Christmas.
not
I
Christmas.
know communism is the way to go.
Is it?
Is it really though?
No.
Oh, communism.
How about Trump just got impeached?
Yeah, Trump did just get impeached.
Dude, free my man. They put my boy in a peach. They didn't even know if he was allergic or not.
All liability, or like, what's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know.
All credibility for anything we ever say ever again.
Man,
Yeah,
he just got put
people
in
are
a
going to be
peach.
aware from now on that politics just not our thing.
No.
Hey, but
Except
the
for when
Senate's going to
Mr.
break
I
him out of
comes
that
on.
thing.
Yeah, the Senate's gonna be like, "Yo, man, we got the strap. We're gonna get you out of here." Pop! And then they free him.
He's no
Why
longer
would they
in a
shoot the peach?
Well, the peach, he's enclosed inside of the peach.
Do you think it's
and then,
like-
pop! And then the peach like breaks off. He's like,
Do you think they just captured him like?
let me see.
Show me the camera.
Show them that one. That one's better.
Oh, wait, never mind.
do you think?
Oh, wait. Actually, I think I have a,
Do you think he's like trapped in the peach in Gaffney? Like, did they just put him in the water
He's
tower?
in the Gaffney booty.
Dude, you're going there in a
I
few
can show 'em
minutes.
this
I am going there in a few minutes.
Show him that's Trump right now.
they really put him in a peach. You think the camera can see this?
I hope so.
Anyway,
If not, we might be able to edit it in there.
yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, Trump in a peach.
For all the audio listeners.
Audio listeners.
Oh, the audio
It's gonna
listeners.
show up on the screen right now.
No, audio listeners.
audio listeners.
But for the audio listeners, you know my lovely audio listeners, I guess just go watch YouTube.
You're just out of luck.
Okay.
Out of luck.
Five Guys
I
Central
showed them
Podcast.
a picture of Trump's face in a peach.
Yes, I mean just watch the YouTube if you're an audio listener.
Anyway, next suggestion, Topher.
Next suggestion. This is from W_Mathis01. Will Mathis.
Oh, I remember reading this one. This
Born
one's
in
intense.
2001. Saying Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays.
Merry Christmas.
Well, I mean, if you're trying to celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas.
I'm
If
a
it's just
season's
overall-
greetings, dude.
Seasons.
That's
greetings.
classy. That is pure class.
that's a cruise.
Man, this Taco
line
Bell
right
moved
there.
through really quick, y'all.
crazy.
He's
You
a
know,
Taco
put, like,
Bell
the little,
rookie.
the little thing that does like elevator music. Momentary break while Christopher uses the bathroom.
No, it's okay.
Elevator music.
It was just a little toot.
Oh, wait, no,
Yeah,
this is
speaking of
Jeopardy
that,
music.
I'm gonna check on the cameras really fast.
Yeah, good idea.
For the audio listeners, my
Our
lovely
cameras keep
audio
having
listeners.
malfunctions. It's never good, but it's okay.
Cruz is checking the cameras because,
Yeah, we're still good.
we're still
Heck
good.
Yeah. First, that's a first.
Man, that one smells.
All right, maybe we should
Christopher.
quit talking about the bodily excrements.
I know, dude. I'm kind of.
Yeah, why would we ever talk about poop?
We're
Ever.
talking about
We don't talk about poop on this podcast.
talk about
I think that's your favorite word, Porter.
I think this will be the last episode in my house. We'll be moving the studio elsewhere.
I just dropped a bomb.
Christmas episode.
I was just like, I was the Americans over in Nagasaki, just boom.
What do you think the worst present is that you've ever seen, like, that you've gotten or you've seen someone else get?
Present.
Okay, one day. Okay. Yeah, ignore that right now. All right, so for Christmas, my cousin. Sorry, an unspoken person who I may not be related to. They knew I was really into Harry Potter. So like, oh, I'm gonna get you a golden snitch.
Yo, was it Harry?
So they spray painted a tennis ball gold and attached 2 small feathers to the side of it and wrapped it. They're like, here you go, Cruz. And it was the most flimsy thing I've ever seen, and it was horrible.
I remember when you got that. We played with it one time at your house.
It was horrible, wasn't it? Like,
Yes, I can attest.
I don't know what the worst
It was
gift.
horrible. Wait, it was horrible.
I don't know what the worst gift I've gotten is, or seen somebody gotten. I don't know.
Nothing. I was just correcting your grammar.
Oh. Anybody else?
Socks are pretty bad, but they're also a necessity.
Yeah.
I love socks.
I
Although-
actually asked for socks for this Christmas because, like, the socks I'm wearing right now, the right heel is open, and I don't want my heels exposed.
Oh, yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, that's how you get diseases.
I remember a specific
Yeah,
time in
yeah.
6th grade though when I asked for socks, and that was one of my main gifts. Nike Elites.
Dude, if you had Nike Elites, you were the
elite.
stuff.
Well, I had Nike Elites, and I was still.
I got some orange
Well,
and
yeah.
black ones to match my new orange and black shoes that I also got. I was more excited about the socks, honestly.
I remember I customized some LeBrons. Was it LeBron like 7s or something on Nike ID, and then I got like the matching Elites. It's so cool. It's awesome.
I can't tell you the worst Christmas gifts that I've seen given because I could definitely get in trouble for that. But
Play it safe here, poor tar.
this one year, my dad got my mom a vacuum. That was a bad Christmas. We'll leave it at that. Mom about had a fit. Or she did have a fit. I shouldn't say about had a fit.
Our next Christmas suggestion, I don't know if this relates to Christmas in any way, from Hayes Hammett, a.k.a. Owen
Oster.
Hammett. Veganism. What are your thoughts?
Like Christmas veganism.
Just
Remember the
veganism.
thing we listened to the other day?
Yes. But veganism. What do you think about veganism?
I mean, if you want to be a vegan, cool, but I like eating meat.
I like meat too.
Me too.
Meat too.
Yeah, we all just ate Taco Bell, so we have no room to speak on this.
It's definitely
I
not
don't
meat.
like. I don't know. I
Meat.
think I don't see the point in being vegan.
See, I say if it's a personal choice, go for it. But if you're all in other people's grills about eating meat,
Grills. That's punny.
Yeah, what do you do? Grill broccoli? Because you're not grilling chicken.
Oh,
get a bomb under there, bro. We might have to
grilled broccoli.
edit that out. That
Vegans.
was a little harsh. But
what?
Palmer's roast.
Oh yeah,
man.
palm man.
I didn't roast them, I grilled them.
Speaking of roasting, you roast meat, right?
I don't
I
follow.
don't know. I don't think I get the joke.
All right, next one. Thank you, Owen, for that.
Well, we're kind of running.
Veganism is wrong.
That's not true. We're kind of running slim on our
Yeah, it's okay.
So time to do away with the
We could be
suggestions
done
and
with
just
that
run
segment
on
now.
We
brain
have one
fuel?
from jbish0292.
Jaden.
Oh shoot. He said, "Sometimes these crima hoes be coming out to play at the crima time and they be tripping, you dig?" I'm sure that's how he said it.
I highly doubt anybody can understand what you just said.
Anyway,
Yeah, I'm
it's
not
time
entirely
for
sure what I heard.
Cruz's controversial topic of the day. All right, guys. Social media.
Now that's controversial.
You didn't let me finish.
My bad.
Social media, good? Hang on. Social media, friend or foe?
Ooh.
Controversy.
It just depends on how you use it.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
I feel like it all depends on how attached you are to it, how much it means to you. Like if your value comes from likes, then I feel like it's not for you. A good break from social media is always good as well.
Yeah. You can tell that it's like, it can be a good thing and bad thing because social media is like a news outlet for me. That's how I learn everything about
Me
the
too.
world.
Me too.
But also, like, I can tell it's bad because, like, whenever I delete it for a while, I feel good. Because I'm
Mhm.
like, there's no stress.
And also, like, I feel like some people, like, people that aren't happy make themselves seem happy through social media.
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody's life is perfect on Instagram.
Makes
Except,
it easier
except
to
for
put
their
up a
spams.
face.
That's where all the girls, like, cry and be like,
He didn't text me back.
"He didn't text me back."
Oh, I
look."
can't handle it, dude.
Yeah.
Spams, man.
Yeah.
Mm.
Spams aren't at all.
I've completely like, just like gotten over it. Like
We just threw up, by the way, for the audio listeners.
for the audio listeners, they just threw up.
We just threw up talking about spams.
By the way, audio listeners, you really don't get enough love. We love you.
We love you.
we love you.
Honestly, the only reason I still keep Instagram is for the memes. If it wasn't for the quality memes I would miss out on in our friendly group chat, then I probably wouldn't have it.
Yes.
Oh,
But I've
half of
gotta
those
keep in
memes
touch with
are
meme
private.
culture.
Well, you
I
gotta
can't even
follow.
see any
Yeah,
of those
just follow
memes.
Yes, you gotta follow them.
See, here's the thing. Like, I guarantee you, I would not have known about Trump being impeached if it weren't for like the memes
That's
about
facts.
it.
Exactly.
Like, I learned
facts.
so they've made it fun to learn about the government because of how many memes.
I'm very informed through Mr. Ilderton as well. If you're watching this, Mr. I, my dog.
We'll see you in the studio
Yeah.
soon.
Guest speaker.
We'd like to have you on the show, Mr. I, sometime soon, just because I don't know you're a great man. We'd love to have you.
Impart some wisdom upon our
Yes,
listeners.
You're like a wizard to
He
us.
is.
Slinging the gospel of government.
You know, Nicolas Cage thinks he's a wizard.
Is he really? Like
From what I heard,
like-
Well, he
thinks
was
he's
in
a
that
wizard.
movie Sorcerer's Apprentice.
That I couldn't tell if that was underrated or not. I personally liked it.
I've never
But-
seen it.
I don't remember that much. I would have to rewatch it. Is it on Disney Plus?
It's a good question.
There's a good chance.
We can look.
If I know one thing. If there is a human who is a wizard, it's probably Nicolas Cage.
That's
So
a fact.
here's a question: do you guys think? All right, so most of us have Disney and Netflix, right?
yes.
Mm-hmm.
If you had to delete one, which one would you delete?
Netflix.
Same for me.
Yeah,
Honestly,
probably Netflix.
I'm gonna have to be the
The odd man out.
salmon swimming upstream. I delete Disney Plus.
Oh god. See, I feel like I have all the content I would ever. The only reason I keep Netflix is to watch Disney movies that are on there.
It is. It's on there.
Oh, I'm gonna have to watch that.
Don't get me wrong. I love Disney movies and all, but there's just so many good shows
That's-
on Netflix that
Yeah, that's true.
I watch. Like, there's not that many great. Like, there's a bunch of nostalgic shows that you can watch from your childhood, but there's not any that are like a series that you like binge watch
That
and
is
like
true.
get like deep into.
You know,
What are you
now
talking
that
about?
I'm hearing your
Hannah
opinions,
Montana.
Yeah, but like you can just pick up and watch anywhere in Hannah Montana.
it would be really hard
That's true.
to lose one of them though.
Yeah.
I feel like because they both have their strong suits. Like Disney Plus is where I watch my movies.
Yeah.
Netflix is where I watch my shows.
Like Stranger Things, man, I could never get rid of that.
See,
Yes.
that's what I'm talking about. Shows
That,
like that,
The Office. What else?
Friends. Oh, they're taking Friends off though.
and The Office.
They're taking The
Both of
Office
them
off
all.
too.
It's tough.
We're just gonna have to delete it. Everybody just needs to boycott Netflix.
That's
I
right.
don't. It definitely wasn't their decision.
Yeah,
you
they
should
all.
boycott like the NBC.
Yeah, they have contracts and stuff.
Yeah. Netflix would keep them if they could.
I'm
I
actually.
still think we should boycott Netflix.
Yeah, just be like.
They're making fun of Jesus.
Stupid. Yeah, they are making fun of Jesus.
That's
That was kind of
controversial.
rough. Porter, inform the viewers on this.
There was a movie that came out in 2018 about Jesus and his disciples. That's basically The Hangover. So they go out and party and like all of this stuff. I haven't seen it. I just was reading about it. And then they came out with another one this year that Jesus is gay. And so he has to bring home his boyfriend to Mary and Joseph or something like that. And they're both like Netflix produced movies. So
Yeah, that's awful. I mean,
Not really a smart move by Netflix. Because, I mean, like, people are going to make fun of any religion or whatever. Like, with the shows that are, like, South Park or the shows that make fun of everything, like Family
Yeah.
Guy.
But
So
that's
you can't
different.
expect them not to touch, like, anything. Because if they're going after everything and not another, like...
Yeah, but
No, but
just the
they're-
fact that they made a whole movie just about like Jesus.
Yeah, that's
and
what-
it's
that's the
live
part that's
action
like,
and everything.
yeah.
because I mean,
There's
there's
just
no
a specific movie. I don't know. Not a fan. I in no way support that.
because when they make movies like that, normally it's like to make fun of a political leader, like The Interview or whatever, and that's just about Kim Jong Un. But that's like a political leader, not like a religious, like not God.
they almost nuked America because of that movie. I think. I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe.
it didn't go to theaters at all. I think it
It
just
got
like-
banned for like a year or so.
Mhm.
It's not like that's not like heresy, but the portraying Jesus as gay.
Yeah.
How do you just like as a filmmaker? How do you bring yourself to do that? Like, out of all the cool ideas and the money we have, let's make fun of a gay Jesus.
Well, I mean, you gotta think about like through their mindset. Like everyone has a different mindset. And, like our mindset is we hold Jesus to a higher standard than someone who doesn't even believe that he was a real person would.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
Fair enough.
Thanks.
Chris has like been dropping knowledge on us
Yeah.
recently.
But like, because if you gotta think about it, like that's like us making fun of like gay like Luke Skywalker. Like it's a guy that like
I don't think anybody worships him, but
Maybe you'd be surprised.
well, it'd be like making fun of,
like Gandhi or something.
like
like,
the Pope
no,
or
he was a
something.
real
you know?
person.
yeah, making fun of the Pope or
So was
what's the dude?
Jesus.
Joseph Smith. Like the
Yeah,
Mormon
it's like
guy.
us making Pope jokes at like, you know.
Although the Mormons
not gonna make
beliefs
this.
are
Let's talk about
a
how
little
the
bit more
Pope is gay. Let's make a movie about how the Pope is gay.
Yeah,
or how he touches little
I
children.
keep hitting the mic. I'm sorry, guys.
that's gonna be really loud on there. It's gonna be like, "Doo."
For you audio what happened?
Few audio
No,
listeners.
the audio listeners are the ones that heard the mic bump.
Porter
just
the
fist
idiot,
bumped his mic.
accidentally hit his mic with his water bottle.
The video, the YouTube tuner inners are gonna hear that too.
Well, they'd see it, so we don't have to explain it for them.
Yeah,
Anyways,
would
back to
understand.
Christmas topics.
I'm
What
gonna,
are some Christmas traditions we all have?
I'm gonna be
Yes,
playing my
that's-
racing game.
Chris is
So
very,
Christmas
very
Eve.
excited about his steering wheel he's getting for Christmas.
Yes,
Video game steering wheel
to control my cars on Forza.
with pedals and everything.
Yes,
Yeah, that's
and-
kind of dope. I'm not gonna lie.
And a shit, y'all can come over and set some lap times with me.
No, I'm good.
JK.
Anyways, Christmas traditions. Who's got them?
Christmas Eve, I guess we go to church, and then we go to this after church party, and then on the way home we stop on like the other side of our neighborhood, and they put up like giant, like it's all through this cul-de-sac basically, and it's like giant cardboard things that walk you through like the story of the Grinch, and it's really cool. We do
That's
that every
pretty
year.
That's really cool. It's a cool neighborhood.
And then and then we go home. We watch it with them now, but my parents have done it like since they got married. They watched the movie Invincible with Mark Wahlberg. I don't know why, but it's like
Is
a
it
football
Christmas
movie. It was a football
Oh
movie
no, I know what the movie you're talking about. Someone tried to show it to me yesterday.
where he like signs with he's like
the Eagles?
40, and then he goes and plays for the Eagles.
I still have not seen that movie. It sounds
Me
pretty
either,
good.
But I've
It's a
been
good
told
movie.
it's one of those inspiring sport movies.
Mm.
It's not a Christmas movie, but they just watch it on Christmas Eve.
Watch it Christmas
Yeah,
Eve.
isn't like Die Hard a Christmas movie or something?
It's classified as one because it like takes place during Christmas.
I've never seen
Christmas.
Die Hard.
Me either.
I've never seen Braveheart. I don't know. They just remind me of each other. Die Hard, Braveheart. 2 words.
Christmas tradition.
They're both like big man movies.
Yeah.
Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson isn't in Die
Gil
Hard though.
Gibson.
Merry Christmas. How are we doing on time, by the way?
Oh, we're at 30 minutes.
We're at 30 minutes. It's about time to wrap this gift up.
I want the Snoop Dogg album that Anna Kendrick made. You know, in the Pitch Perfect.
Oh, yes. Yes.
That's the Snoop Dogg Christmas songs I want.
And then, like,
East Atlanta
he's just
Santa.
like... He's just like rapping, and then Anna Kendrick comes in. She's like, "Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus," and she's like, hitting
Doing
little
the dinghy?
buttons. It's like, "Doo, doo, doo, here comes Santa Claus." All right, y'all.
Should we give him a Christmas freestyle?
Yeah, might as well.
Well, I guess we gotta, wrap it up in the Christmas.
We're gonna wrap it
sense.
up with a W and an R. We're gonna, yeah,
Rap.
yeah.
Drop me a Christmas beat, Krusty.
Yes, sir. How do you make a Christmas beat? You gotta have the hooves in the background. That's gonna be your bass.
Yeah.
We don't have internet, boys.
We don't have internet.
It's alright, we can make one.
Yeah, no, acapella.
No, I
Ding, ding.
Can we
Cruz, play some hooves.
Let's see it, Cruz. Christmas beat.
Christmas.
Christmas beat.
Christmas.
He about to drop off.
By the way, for those wondering, Gucci Mane's Christmas album is called East Atlanta Santa.
But don't listen to
Atlanta
that. Listen
Santa.
to our podcast and then go listen to that.
Actually,
Alright,
don't listen to
We're
that
gonna
at
make a
all.
beat ourselves.
Gucci. Should go off on Gucci Man.
Buddy, you're a dumb man, say, be a big man someday. You got mud on your face, big disgrace, and you're clatter all over the place. Singing, we will. Okay,
Yeah, we should-
that went off.
Cut that.
Christmas
Okay.
beat time.
Yeah, just no beat. Just acapella. Just let's hear
Oh,
it.
we should
Paul.
do acapella. You know,
Christmas rap.
Wait, we should do like Carol of the Bells, like.
Okay, follow along with me, boys. All right, so I'm gonna start doing the harmonies like da 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 da, and I need you to go bum 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 bum. So start us off, Portar.
Bum, 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 bum.
Keep
Keep
going.
going.
Yeah.
That's how acapella works.
Bum, 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 bum.
You guys gotta sync up.
Maybe I'll do the bum. Bum bum
Bum.
Ho 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 ho. That means you gotta like put the actual words in it, Porter.
Merry
Ho, ho,
Christmas,
ho, ho,
everybody.
ho,
We
ho,
love
ho,
you.
ho,
Thanks for
ho,
watching.
We'll see
You have a
y'all.
great day.
We'll see y'all Saturday or next
All right.
Saturday. One of these Saturdays. Peace out.
Much love.
Have
love
a
you.
blessed Christmas.
1, 2, 3, 4. Cole's in the hospital. 5 guys.
Five
Drop it
Guys
out.
Central.
We love you.
all.
Peace.
That was